Hi y'all. What's up, gang? How everybody doing? I hope everybody doing good because I am. Shout out to the notification gang. Shout out to the new people too that's be subscribing and stuff and keeping up with the content. All right, gang. Check this out. I'm gonna let a couple of people get on in here because we gotta spill a little tea. I think I'm on to something. Listen to me when I say this, gang. Think I'm on to something, and this gonna solve a lot of headaches when they come to the Kenneka Jenkins case. So I'm gonna need everybody to pay attention to this, and I'm gonna need everybody to share their thoughts and opinion on this because it's very important. I know people want, you know what I'm saying, want some new news, and you know what I'm saying. I don't think we're gonna get no new news. Only thing we probably would get is somebody to say something or release some stuff like that. But it won't be nothing new because that's all what we gonna be expecting. What we, you know what I'm saying? What we seen. All right. Now check this out, gang. Now let's get to it. The whole time I was just doing a little research. Cause you know I had to backtrack. Cause I said, man, look, Miss Teresa said, we already know Miss Teresa got the phone. This what we finna talk about, that phone. And Miss Teresa knew who exactly that Kenneka was talking to. So when Miss Teresa was telling these people, right here, let's go live, baby. Now, when she was telling these people this,
back Friday, we're going back to Rosemont, back to September 11th, 2017. This is the day after Kenneka was found deceased in the Crown Plaza Rosemont kitchen freezer. I'm going to play a small clip. What you're going to hear is Teresa Martin answer this reporter's question. The reporter just asked her, "What do you want everybody to know about Kenneka?" Listen very closely.
Was a beautiful person. Everyone loved Kenneka. Kenneka would go out her way to make someone else happy. She always made sacrifices. That she could make you happy, she'd be happy.
Did you know she was coming to this hotel Friday?
I heard of the hotels, but I didn't know. She sacrificed because Irene called her and told her she should come to this party.
now let's stop it right there. Did y'all hear that what she said? Irene kept calling her, telling her she need to come to this party. And what else, Miss Teresa?
So she sacrificed, like I said once again, her happiness because she wanted to go to the show. She changed.
She wanted to go to the show, right? So check this out. So that means the whole time in these text messages right here. Do you want to go to the show with the hood tonight? How we getting there? Text, you can come and get me, and I'll call a cab. That wasn't even Monifa. The whole time we thought they were Monifa. Guess who that really was? Irene. Remember when J Money said them bombs kept calling your phone and telling you need to come to. Everybody witnessed when J Money said that. And watch this. Put the icing on the cake. Then Miss Teresa said, the one that left my house with Kenneka, stating that she was talking about Monifa at the time. So that wasn't even Monifa talking about call a cab, come pick me up. Now, do that make sense, gang? Do that make sense? So, Miss Teresa already got the phone. And she already know who been texting the phone. But we was misled and thinking, oh, she went and picked Monifa and Bree up and Shamaya left the house with her. But that wasn't the case. Because she left the house with Monifa. And Shamaya. And they wouldn't have picked up who? So, when you read these text messages, I want to go to the... Come on, no, let's go to the show. And then, look. Boom. Everybody read all these texts. So, boom. All these text messages was from Kenneka phone to Irene phone. So look, check this out. This finna really put some more icing on the cake. Cause Irene admitted to having Kenneka phone. Ooh wee. And she admitted she had the phone. So boom, the whole time Irene had the phone. Not Monifa. Cause this would be Irene. Still would have Kenneka phone at one some because Monifa and them came back for the phone round 2 some. Man, y'all remember in my last live when I was showing y'all the video of the teddy bear and he was like, look, those text messages where they were trying to tell everybody what happened. That what made me really, really look into it. So boom, we know Irene had Kenneka phone round 1 something for a fact. So this just a connection where Irene will be texting Leonora because Irene came with Anisha Cox, Kenneka cousin. See what I'm saying, gang? And Kenneka supposed to been going with family member to the movies. Ooh, so now I see why Monifa really wanted to holler at Trey gang. I think I blasted too hard and probably ran her away, but I always felt like she cried out for help, but it was too late. But it don't be too late. Because if you look at Monifa's situation, maybe they put Monifa in the situation and she was a part of the setup herself. Man, that girl could have been green or agreed to something and didn't even know what was the outcome of it. Maybe they had her doing some things and she wasn't even thinking the way they was on, you know what I'm saying? So when it come to these, Irene will be conversating with Leonora. That's why Zach TV interviewed Irene. Ain't never said how she got to the party. Yeah, how you get to the party, Irene? Who picked you up, Irene? And you with one of Kenneka's family members. We already know the narrative when it comes to the police statement, what all they said and stuff. And then look, when I looked at all the addresses, everybody came from the west side. Right in the same hood where Kenneka from. Now, who house they came from, I don't know. But they all left the same house. Look. Now let's go back to this.
No offense, but if you still think stocks, real estate, or crypto are the best passive income,
All right. Now peep gang. Everybody going to the party gonna be in on this setup. So everybody dressing alike, everybody coming from the same place. When you go back to the police report, everybody came from the same house. And there's 2 reports that said it was a girl named Jazzy. Now we already know Kenneka got a cousin named Jazzy, right? She said she left with her cousin. They left from the same house. So if they left from the same house, everybody left from there. I mean the T.Y., Irene, them. All the Western girls and Western them. So now look, check this out. If you got Irene, that's her party, how much you think she gonna get paid for this? How much she gonna get paid for this? They already got the video. She done went viral. Miss Teresa never point the finger at her. Didn't even look her way. But they pointed the finger at Monifa for a reason. Did they set her up to make her look like a patsy? All right.
Hold on, I gotta play our song one time for the fun time. You already know. Hey! It's something that I want.
Where y'all at, man?
Same clothes on. Now they y'all on the footage.
I'm finna leave.
So now look.
I'm with my girl, folks. You heard me?
Alright, hit us up about your situation.
No, I don't shot him. No.
Look at Daddy, talking about
Where the fuck y'all at, man? Where y'all at, man?
We out here. Where's it at?
Y'all west or south, man?
See that? They out western. See, look, they all leaving the spot. T.Y. Rolling is already at the movie theater. Now, Kenneka was with her family earlier that day with her cousin there. They went to the restaurant and they possibly went to the movies. After when they went to the movies, I don't know, after when they came from the movie, they went to dinner, or they went to dinner before they went to the movies. I can't put them two in order, but either way it go, when they left from one of those two areas, they end up at the Crown Plaza, right? That's why you don't see, look, when you see Kenneka in those restaurants, everybody know that Zach TV, because he gave himself away with the laugh and stuff. Then, boom, you got Kenneka there. But you don't see Shamaya and Monique and Bree with them. You see family with her that don't want to be on the camera. So she with them folks. So when you think about that everything's finna happen at that hotel. So boom, the girl finna arrive at the hotel, right? Now we know Irene is conversating with Irene. I thought it was Monifa. Then it makes sense when Miss Teresa talked too much. We're like, yeah, Irene was the one calling her to go to the show. And then, you know what I'm saying, Jay Money, he confirmed that. But he didn't say nothing about Irene. He made it look like it was Monifa and them. You see what I'm saying? So look. So he slick made it look like Monifa still, but didn't say nothing else about nobody at the party. Irene, he ain't said nothing bad about Irene and all that. He just always point that finger at Monifa. Then it makes sense that he'll be up under these posters with the same dudes that's marking her death. He up under these same posters. So boom, check this out. If Irene is doing this and won something, y'all listen to me. If Irene doing this and won something, look at these text messages. What they saying? We was all together. She texted me saying she was ready to go when we went in the hallway, but she didn't have the keys in the phone. That look. That is not Monifa. That is not Monifa. It's like Irene texting, you know what I'm saying, making everybody think that's Monifa. You see what I'm saying? Because Monifa don't got the phone yet. Now look. And you know what really finna put the icing on the cake? Man, watch this. Think about that at one song. All right. Think about this at one song. What Sergeant Rose said. Now, that's at one. Now look what this saying at one. It's the same thing. What Sergeant Rose said. They left Jenkins in the hallway alone at one song. But look how they said look. Sergeant Rose stated Jenkins arrived at the hotel for the apartment approximately 1:30. She met with two friends on the 9th floor. They said she met with two friends on the 9th floor. That means Kenneka met up with somebody on the 9th floor, right? So if we thinking, oh, Irene texting Leonora this. She texted me saying she ready to go. And then we went in the hallway, but we didn't add the keys of the phone and all of that. While texting the same number, asked, have she ever act like this or done this before? You know what I'm talking about? Now look. This was really finna confirm it, gang. Cause when you go back to Irene texting Leonora on the 10th, right here, this, when the police confirmed that this would be Irene talking to Leonora and explaining to her about her sister. Ooh, and it's saying the exact same thing. Oh, that's a big payout. That's a big payout. Man, y'all already know what time it is. Man, y'all thumb Kenneka up because y'all already know it's her birthday and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Today is Kenneka Day. Now look. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, gang. You got the same text messages saying the same thing at 1 o'clock. Same text message on the 10th. And look what time this would be on the 10th. Knock 5 hours off there. 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. This would be at 12:06. Listen to what this saying at 12:06, September the 10th. Now, then they show us footage the beverage manager supposed to be walking in there at 12 something. No, that was a lie. But this what they would be texting Leonora at 12 something. So why they'll be texting this at 12 something? And keep this in mind, Irene is at the hotel. Irene is at the hotel texting Leonora this over the phone. All right. This was finna put the icing on the cake, gang. Cause this explain why. And check this out. Look, y'all.
If you think you're beyond help, watch this movie, and it may change your.
What's in your opinion in fighting and really demanding justice? I salute you guys. I wish you guys was in Chicago the day that I'm.
Now look, the lady that called Zach, y'all, we gotta make a minor correction on that. That wasn't Miss Teresa. That wasn't Miss Teresa. That was not Miss Teresa. And keep this in mind. Zach know that's not Miss Teresa. But he wanted us to think that. Hear me out. Zach got caught trying to call people and ask them, hey, I need you to play Irene Kachoza King. Want to ask some questions. So he had people acting like people was at the party and they want to tell their side of the story. Okay, listen to this. And you know, Zach was adamant about the time in his interview. We all watched the interview a million times. You know how he stumbled over some questions and rushed some questions and sometimes it looked like he was leading the questions. You know what I'm saying? All right. If Zach got caught doing them things, then he want everybody to think that's Miss Teresa on there. In reality, that's Gina McGill, the YouTuber. And she the one that came up with Macho story. Cause whoever Macho is a real person. And Zach know Macho. Now look. Now Zach know Macho. Hold on. When I'm showing y'all this narrative, right? Do not forget about what's going on at 1 o'clock with Irene, phone with Leonora. Now, we already heard the story. Zach will be on the 6th floor and Leonora gonna be on the 11th floor. Okay, boom. Next thing you know, is this Gina McGill, bruh? And he done linked up with Gina McGill. Cause Gina McGill, check this out. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Now look. Watch this. Zach got a whole lot of backlash from Chosen King. You know what I'm saying? King Rob now. The only person that was really taking up for him was Straight Drop. Straight Drop, right? Now they act like they ain't know each other. Now, but look, when you think about the narrative, and this going on at 1 o'clock, that you got Zach pulling this move, want everybody to think this Miss Teresa, and she telling him about look at all these people, Zach, and she finding all of these people. Then she telling about Olga Hobson, all of this stuff. All right. Look. Check this out.
Even though I know some phones, before you can go into certain apps, you have to put in an extra code if you have it set up like that. But, who's to say that they didn't know her codes? Whether she gave it to them or they stood over her shoulder one night or something. You know what I'm saying? So, is anybody questioning that? I know it didn't came up before. I know people didn't talked about it before. But when it was talked about in a manner like, okay, this girl was still alive at this time because she didn't text this person that she ready to go. You get what I'm saying? So, did anybody ever figure out who exactly it was that she was texting? Because a lot of people feel like it was Bree. Which I don't know. But I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go back and, really take my time, like I said, because, like I said, even women got hair on their stomach.
So, just like she said, the question gonna come up of who she was texting on the phone. Now look, Miss Teresa admitted this, that she gonna have Kenneka phone round about 5 something in the morning. Cause that's when she claimed this. That's when they gave her the car and the car back and the keys and the phone. Right? So, boom. So, if Miss Teresa will have the phone back, cause now you know Miss Teresa gonna have that phone back for sure at 5. Now look at the text. Who texts from the phone after 6 p.m., KJ? Come on now. Really? Miss Teresa got the phone 5 something at 6. Then look. She at the front desk and she got a phone in the hand. They gotta be Kenneka phone. Showing pictures of her in her phone. Right or wrong, gang. So it looked like Miss Teresa was playing game with us the whole time and making us think, you know what I'm saying, who they were actually talking to. It's like she was just letting us to figure this out on our own and hoping we don't get it right. And check this out. We still got to go back to one song. I'm going to let her talk for a little minute right quick.
Or above their genital areas and stuff like that. So with just that alone, you know, they should have been taking that to the lab to get processed, right? Now, so I don't feel like Teresa was in fear of those police officers because they had to have some type of cordialness. Can we say that? They had to be cordial enough with each other for them to let Teresa and Leonora into the crime scene to identify that body. They had to be cordial enough with each other for Teresa to accept whatever was in that bag that she stuffed down in her pocket.
Come on, gang. That's for real, because them folks made sure they gave her that stuff right on the camera. You see what I'm saying? They gave, and then she stuffed it in her pocket. Then she didn't even show nobody. She kept it in her pocket. Normally, you would have been like, man, they gave me the ring, and you know what I'm saying? You would be in the bag. But the way she didn't even really actually look and just to see what's all in the bag, like. All right. Listen to this, gang.
You get what I'm saying? They had to be cordial enough for Teresa to accept the fact that on Rosamond's website, they have one color watch, a scrunchie, and a belly chain, and she's posting another color watch, scrunchie, and belly chain. They had to be cordial enough for Teresa allow them to do that and not ever come back and say, hey, hold up. Now, this the watch they gave me. Why is the watch they're posting a different color? Or this is the watch my child had on, so where did they get this one from? You get what I'm saying? So I'm not buying that she was afraid of the police to take them their phone. Because from my understanding, it was days later that they finally turned the phone in. You get what I'm saying? So
Days
what I'm
later.
saying is around that 6 o'clock hour.
Look, they went and got a search warrant for the phone because Miss Teresa denied them. And then when they were interviewing her at Crown Plaza, she was telling me when they asked for the phone, she told them folks she didn't want to talk no more and she'll be hiring an attorney. So let me find this video right quick.
Teresa should have been back in possession of Kenneka's phone. Up until that phone got in Teresa's hands, them girls and anybody else at that party had access to Kenneka's phone if it was being the...
So look, it's safe to say that when Miss Teresa got the phone back, right? So this when Miss Teresa had the phone. So now Irene will be talking to Miss Teresa. Oh man! Look, bruh. So that means cause we got it. Yup. It will be Miss Teresa you'll be talking to. And this could be Miss Teresa who she talking to or Leonora. It's one of the two, gang. It's one of the two. Look where that finger pointing to. Cause this the text message going back when the news reporter found out that like, yeah, she talked to one of the family members living over like, no. So who else she'll be talking to on their phone? Either the sister or the mama. See what I'm saying? She ain't talking to no little Pookie and Ray Ray. All right. So check this out.
Music, you know what I'm saying? Which I would find strange anyway, because as much as Kenneka like to be on her own phone, I don't really think she's just gonna give her phone to somebody to play the music off of, you know, knowing they could be sitting there going through all her text messages and this, that, and the other. Even though I know some phones, you know, before you can go into certain apps, you have to put in an extra code if you know, have it set up like that. But, you know, who's to say that they didn't know her codes? Whether she gave it to them or they stood over her shoulder one night or something. You know what I'm saying? So, is anybody quit?
Then look, what make it so bad, right? This a conversation they having. Somebody this supposed to be up underneath a phone. Kenneka, just relax and have fun. You want to go in the bathroom and take some pictures. Now this supposed to be. I don't know what time this supposed to be. I think it's 12. Yep, 12:16. The time stamp on that junk got 12:16 on that junk. And it's another text that you're gonna see that they talking about Bree finna go get the red energy board drink and Kenneka phone charger out the car. That's gonna be at 12:55 when everybody see Bree leave and go out the back door to the parking lot and come back in with the red energy board drink. All right. So boom. Now look what will be going on around between the hours of 12 and 1 something. This lady here said, Zach, you know, we know for a fact who was last with Kenneka.
Two employees last saw her after Monifa them left her.
True. She didn't tell me this. What did you think from the interview?
What's outside the wild?
Now check this out. Now look. Is Zach doing this again? He got a girl on this show named Sheena. And this supposed to be a regular person, right? He act like he didn't even know her. Like, yeah, is this Sheena from such and such? And the way she was looking like, Zach, stop playing. You know me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, she started talking about, she brought up the pool. She brought up 2 security guards. And what's fun about it, that's who Miss Teresa told the people at the front desk. And Leonora said the same thing to Risco. Our sister with her with an employee. It's on the 911 call when Risco said, yeah, the sister talking about her sister stayed here with an employee last night and now she can't be found. So if they already had information about an employee with last week Kenneka, Now you understand why the lawsuit came in. Now look.
10-5. Kenneka that was from the west side, you know, south side, west side.
Hold up. Is this Sheena? Hello?
Who?
You Sheena?
Yeah.
Sheena?
She lives in Chicago, y'all. This is Sheena Godfrey.
I remember last time we talked, you were sick, so I didn't really see you like that.
Yeah, I was.
Now you see that, bruh? Now you see how Zach putting on. I read Zach character when Chosen King exposed him on that phone call with them fake Irene. It showed me the fakeness in this video. Ooh, is this Sheena? And then check out the video. Watch this.
I was sick, and I just told them my hair all over my head because we partied last night. I was just telling them we turned up like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my family, we turned up like Kenneka them turn up, you know.
So she just let us know she know how Kenneka them turn up. She said Kenneka them.
Well, I don't pop pills or nothing like that, but that's my family do, you know, and that's why I was trying to explain them. That's a common thing. That's going live while you turning up, drinking, smoking, popping. It's a very common thing. It's not because you got a murder or nothing planned or a rape. That's what they do all day, every day, you know. And then Zach, I was just telling the girls, we was in another lab before this one. If Irene or Monique.
What you mean telling the girls? What girls? Now look, she just said when we were telling the girls, listen to this.
We was in another lab, and then Zach, I was just telling the girls, we was in another lab before this one. If Irene or Monique or somebody wanted, the guys in the party wanted to slip her something in her drink, it would have been what they had on their hand. It would have been ecstasy, it would have been Molly, it would have been Zans, it would have been
all that was in her system. And that was all in the toxicology report. Molly, phenol, cocaine, and weed. That was in the system. That's why Miss Teresa point the fingers again at Monique. You can't say that nobody poured her cup because you were the only one that poured her drink. Again, point the fingers at Monique, not the dudes.
Something like that, but they a prescription drug. They got plenty of recreational drugs here. So drug her, they would have gave her what they had. They know for fact that's one of drugs, but you don't pop pills.
That's what they did.
They noticed whoever gave her a prescription drug is somebody who didn't have access to recreational drugs. So it wasn't in that room. We know for a fact she walked out that room alive. She walked out that room alive. We know for a fact 2 employees last saw her after Monique but them left her.
Do she sound like she talking like she was there? Do she sound like she talking like she was there? Talking about, yeah, we know for a fact. Yeah, man, we know for a fact that it was 2 employees last. She was still alive. Then she said it was 2 of them.
True. She didn't tell me this. What did you think from the interview?
I knew.
Now you see how Zach just got up off of that.
Remember we talked before you disclosed the interview, Zach. I've been saying that all along.
She already just let us know you and Zach already talked before this.
Remember we talked before
interview.
I knew. Remember we talked before you disclosed the interview.
See
Zach.
that?
I've been saying that all along. I never wavered from that. Like they don't know nothing. Everybody wants the interviews. They want an interview from Irene. They want an interview from Monifa, Bree, Maya, Peas.
That's why Zach was skeptical about putting out the interview, cause it was a lie, and he want the people. He really want to get opinion from certain people, like, what you think about the interview? You think I should drop that junk? But he was telling us the whole time, talking about some, yeah, man, I don't want to drop the video. It's for Irene's safety, not Killer's safety, not P's safety, not nobody else's safety, not the manager of the security got all these interviews he say he got. But it was just to protect Irene's safety. You know what I'm saying, gang? Listen to this.
You ain't gonna get nothing from them interviews besides what you already know that they don't know. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what happened to her. You want the truth and you really want to know what happened to Kenneka, you're gonna have to go sit on the couch with that security guard.
Oh, he got that coming. He has that coming.
That's when you're gonna get to know what happened during Kenneka for real last moment. Right. Them two independent contractors that was in the kitchen, that's when you gonna find out what happened in Kenneka last.
She just said it was two independent contractors. What? Where at?
Contractors that was in the kitchen, real last moment.
Right.
Them two independent contractors that was in the kitchen, that's when you gonna find out what happened in Kenneka last moment. Because other than that, you could do an interview with Moni for everybody. They don't have nothing to tell you besides they didn't do nothing to her. That's all they could.
Right about that. She said, I don't think they could just say we didn't do nothing to her. So it's two independent contractors in the kitchen. Cause it makes you think, if that junk was up on the construction like they said it was, why nobody didn't sue the construction company? If it was accident, that's who really need to be paying. Come on, man. You said it was upon construction. No construction got sued. No company. No nothing. That's the main people that supposed to be at the top of the list. You supposed to have contractors, high helmet workers talking like, oh man, is our fault? We sorry. You know, yeah, this from company Stonewall company, Sue Stonewall, then Roma, none of that. It makes you think, don't it, gang? Cause look.
So people like the interviews is whack. They don't say nothing that you're not gonna get something. You can't. What they say, you can't force blood out of a son. What they say, I forgot how the old saying goes.
You can't force blood out of a pan.
What you say? I couldn't hear you, Zach.
They say the
it's
same.
Like
I can hear you now.
Zach asking for help, bro.
The same
right, career, you can't force
Zach
blood
asking,
out of
it's like Zach trying to cover up from him too, bro.
Yeah, that's true. You can't. I can't give you something I don't have. You want me to give you answers to what happened to her. All I can tell you is that's what they're saying. I didn't do anything to her. I don't know what happened to her. You know what I mean? I don't know. I left her for a brief moment. Like, Zach, we from the same hood. If right now, if we go on Lafayette, you tell me like they finna turn up on Lafayette.
See that?
Going, okay.
She just said they from the same hood. And she already talking about her and Zach talk. So you already know they already had this conversation before he even went live. So the whole narrative is just put it off on the hotel, make it look like everybody was up there partying. And they just seen the opportunity, a passion of crime. And was like they couldn't resist a young black 19-year-old girl drunk walking in their establishment. So Zach trying to point that narrative out. So now look, even Zach tried to come out with the organ harvesting theory, but never just gave you why he would suspect organ harvesting theory. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't just then could look when he was on the phone with that lady, look at his reaction. When the lady was like, yeah, Zach, look at Joe's Coleman. He was there. He ain't even say who is Joe Coleman, who he is, or lady, where you getting this information from? His first thing what he said, are you sure, ma'am? You spooking me, ma'am. Man, I'm like, come on, man. That ain't the reaction. You know what I'm saying? Because if you would have, if I would have got that, I'd be like, Joe Coleman, okay, what's up with him? Who is him? How you find out him? Then she like, yeah, look into this police officer too named Paul Manning. They laughing and joking about this. Now this Gina McGill now. This Gina McGill saying all of this. Because her and Miss Teresa had word. Her and Miss Teresa had word. So if Zach was all for the family, what's really going on with him and Miss Teresa? If you doing this, if everybody know the truth, they're gonna see all through what Zach doing. That's why nobody from the hood supported Zach when it came to the Kenneka Jenkins case. You see what I'm saying? He ain't had nobody from the hood like, yeah, man, let's help Zach. None of that. It's like Zach covering up for himself and some more people, bro. It's like that man really messed up, bro. Because he got a reputation. He don't want to lose it. Not like this. No wonder why you ain't never see him on a picture together with Miss Teresa. I ain't see Zach and Miss Teresa take a picture together. If y'all got a picture there, let me know. I ain't see it.
Okay, I meet you over there, Zach, we kicking it. If you turn around for a sec, I see you walk off, I ain't worried thinking you ain't coming back. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Even if they
That
say,
is true, though.
hey, yo, we don't see Zach. Zach, he'll be back. He ain't going nowhere. That's going to probably be my initial reaction.
Right. Now I feel everything you're saying. Everything you're saying, Sheena, is correct. You know,
check him out.
Sophia said, so do you think it was the manager or security that gave her the pill? Sophia, you know what? I think it's very possible that whomever offered it to her and it offered her a cup of water to drink, acting like they was trying to help her intoxicated situation. That's what I believe.
Check this out. I see what Zach doing. He letting her talk and let her answer the comment. Cause she can explain it. So she really throwing everybody off by protecting Zach, bro. Now I get it. Cause she asked the comment, Zach got interviewed. He supposed to be doing all this explaining. Now you see her how she was walking on the footage. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be answering the whole question. Yeah, you know, this what was told to me, or this what I think. He letting this girl do all the talking, and notice it's always females. It always females, bruh.
And they wasn't in that room. Somebody in that room don't want to give her a prescription drug. They won't give her a recreational drug.
Y'all just listen right fast. I'll answer y'all questions just a second.
You said, Deidre said, so why Monifa?
And then look, did y'all know this lady, Mika and Jamie? Zach struck her channel because she was sharing all his videos and all his posts. And she was sharing it on YouTube. And Zach was like, oh, strike the channel. And Just 33 Kings had to get her on Zach's platform so Zach can unrelease the strike on the video. You see what I'm saying? Cause she was all in their Facebook groups. That's what they were doing. Zach organized that Kenneka Jenkins discussion group page. And had some people running it. Bruh, I won't even be surprised, man. You had producers behind those pages, bruh. Zach was heavily connected to Hollywood. Man, they were doing a documentary on Zach at the time when Kenneka died. Man, Zach had MTV in the neighborhood before he died. Oh, a couple of weeks before he died.
But then tell Teresa what she knows, why her story keeps changing. We don't know what Monifa told Teresa. I know this for a fact. Teresa ain't focusing on Monifa or Irene. See? And she ain't focusing on the hotel just for money because she gonna win a lawsuit guaranteed. So she.
So look, all that capping that Miss Teresa was doing, talking about but God, Monifa this and the Crown Plaza, all, man, that lady one, she already knew, everybody already knew that she was getting a check. That lawsuit was already won. But look how she hyped it up on the media though.
She ain't gotta never say another word at her mouth, but she gonna win the settlement. Period. She gonna win. Teresa saying that hotel knows. That hotel knows. Them cameras was removed. Somebody led her baby in there. Somebody locked her baby in there. Zach and I was just explaining to them.
Listen right here, y'all.
All the females nowadays wear sew-ins. We wear sew-ins. Kenneka hair was wet. She had straight hair. Her hair was flat iron straight. You can flat iron this body wave hair straight. But once it get wet, that's exactly how it's gonna look. Her eyelashes, the way they were when her eyes were closed, they were wet. And then I just recently started thinking the other day, the pool may have actually been the actual crime scene.
The pool, y'all.
No, previous though.
Listen to this.
Sheena, you said she probably died in a pool?
Listen to this though, y'all. This is crazy.
Now y'all see how Zach be? Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. TV. I ain't know you were like this, bruh. I should have been paying close attention to you while you were still alive. Look, watch what he finna say about the pool.
I just started thinking about it the other day because you know how I am. When something gets into my head, I can't let it go. I gotta figure out why. Why her hair was so wet. The rest of her body wasn't. You know, why was her hair and eyelashes so wet? You know, the security guard gave cleaning out the pool for feces as the reason why he didn't help her friends look for her. That he got an emergency call to clean the pool for feces.
Cleaning the pool at 4
in the morning, Zach.
4 a.m.
at that time. So it wasn't.
She even know about the time 4 in the morning, right? We already know 4 in the morning. Miss Teresa claimed this was on the 10th. 4 in the morning they were cleaning out the pool. But if Kenneka was in the pool and she already had feces in the pool, and that's gonna be around 3 and 4 in the morning on the 9th. So if you got living over saying, yeah, my mama was up here at 4 in the morning, so the first place that Miss Teresa had to go to is to the pool to see this. You see what I'm saying? You had to be there at around about 3, 4 in the morning on the 9th at the pool to see this. Even Friends Carrie said they all met up round about that time at the pool. So you got Zach reaction, ooh, what about the pool? So he trying to get her to make it look like, ooh, yeah, let's think about the pool game. That's a good ass idea. And it could be actually true, but you know what I'm saying? He could have told her, say that and put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be part of it, could be true. It could be true.
Emergency. If that pool, if it had feces in it, it had feces in it before that pool closed that night before. So unless them feces was in there from the night before, or whose feces were they?
Why was he
I was
cleaning?
just about to say that. Whose feces was it? What kind of feces? Were they brown or were they green?
Well, I don't know if the color matter, but
You know what? That would be suspect as you think about what France K said about if they were shoving a broom inside Kenneka and there were feces in the pool. I see why he'll ask what color was the feces. You know what I'm saying? She could have been at the pool and he could have been like, what color was the feces? I ain't stick around that long.
but the
No.
She's actually in her.
And she laughing. Look.
Were they?
Why was he
I was
cleaning?
just about to say that. Whose feces was it? What kind of feces? Were they brown or were they green?
Well, I don't know if the color matter, but
No.
She's actually in her room. It's a mirror on her wall.
I learned this. If they come out green, it's from liquor. It's from alcohol. If it's brown, it's from chocolate, bread, or oats, or from oatmeal. So, according to like, if she was drinking hard liquor, you could tell it's green. Like, it's just a lot of like things you can tell.
That's why the police didn't want to tell y'all the last time when Kenneka ate. When the last time Kenneka ate. Because they're going to point you when she went to the restaurant. It's going to point you what time she was eating. You know what I'm saying? And what she was eating. What type of food. It would have told all of that. We don't even know, man. Kenneka could have probably took a drink before the party. Yeah, girl, hit this before we go on in. Boom. Not one, not this time. You know that girl in that room discombobulated. Quick. So look.
right, and so that's why it would have been important for that pool to be investigated and researched. You know what I'm saying? The pool, if you look at all the reports, that pool was shut down for 3 or 4 days for deep cleaning after this. I believe that's where all our evidence was. She was
Now peep this phone call out.
With Chosen King from YouTube, we talking about the Kenneka case. Please say something to him. Say something.
Hi.
Okay, she gonna say, now talk, Chosen. You owe me big time for this.
Okay, Irene, how you doing? I'm good.
A fake Irene.
All right. Irene. Okay, so I believe technically, like on the night that was a reenactment. You know, well, I don't even know if this is on the phone, but anyway, I believe on the night that was a reenactment, and I think she actually died before that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you, do you have anything to do with her death? No. Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, so when you guys left before they supposedly started searching for her, right?
Yeah, we left before that.
Way before that?
Not way before that, but we left. Whatever.
Alright, is there anything you want to get out to people? I mean, to the people. I mean, I know I saw a post from Monifa. I don't know if it's real. They said that you and her were going to be on the Ellen show or something like that.
They called us, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. So what are y'all going to do when y'all get on there? Y'all trying to clear y'all name, or y'all just want to shed light on the case, or what y'all doing on the Ellen show?
Clear our name.
Alright, because I technically don't believe y'all got nothing to do with it. Me personally, if you go and watch my channel, I don't believe I got nothing to do with it. I believe that y'all was there, well, not even you. I believe it was somebody who supposedly looked like you doing a reenactment and stuff like that. But I believe the actual killers, like I said, are the mom and the sister. You know what I'm saying? While they got everybody looking at y'all reenactment, I think the killing actually happened to the right.
I don't know who it is. I can't even tell you that. I'm not sure. I don't know who. It's not us.
I agree it's not y'all.
Make it seem like it's us because they're trying to hide something.
Hey, hold on. Please tell them I don't release the footage of your parents' expert safety on some serious shit. Because they think I'm holding it hostage.
Oh, yeah. My parents looking out for my safety.
Man, Zach actually record this.
I pulled up a video where I actually believe that they pulled in a couple of old images and stuff like from the 6th because, okay, when I saw you in the lobby on one video, you had white and red shoes on, red on the tip, white on the sides, and then when I looked at the so-called person who was playing you in the reenactment, they had on all red shoes when I paused it in the live video. Why the difference in shoes?
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one.
What color shoes did you wear?
I had red shoes too.
Were they all red or red and white?
Red and white.
Now y'all see they match. Look.
My shoes was red
There
and
she
white.
go right there, gang.
The person who when I posted the Ty Rolling video where the girl had the messed up weave, I don't believe that was you. The weave was too jacked up. That was somebody else. But anyway, they had on all red shoes. And then when I looked in the lobby, that person had on some white and red shoes, or white going up the sides and everything with red on the toe. Two totally different pair of shoes.
Well, that's what I had on.
You had on the all red with the white bottom?
No, red and white shoes, not the all red.
Okay, well the person in the reenactment had on all red. So that clearly states it. Or put.
I brought the most subscribers you ever had in your life. Don't ever do that to me, bro.
Bro, no, you didn't. Okay.
So make a long story short, he called up 2 females playing Irene. Now look, another thing Zach was doing. It seemed like every video Zach was putting out is straight garbage. Straight garbage, gang. Look, I remember this in the beginning. Look.
This is the real footage everybody been talking about.
That's who I was waiting on. This who we was waiting on right here. To talk that shit. Video call. You see we on live. Talk about video call. Oh, that's what she was talking about. My slow is. Yeah, we got a lot of shit to say. Yeah, go ahead. What I say? Hey, Kenneka, when we went to
There go Jazz.
What you say? Kenneka said, no. Kenneka said, what happened to your skirt? You just jumping out of shit. What happened to my what? Your skirt.
They were trying to say in the beginning there was her lip gloss in the freezer. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this right quick. Right here. Now, this puts more icing on the cake. Cause we going back to one song. That's why Straight Drop know what he know, bro.
You was great, you was great, you was great, you was great, you. It's your boy Straight Drop. I got time, you already know. But guess what? Great. Yeah. Big head on the Gray.
And we all heard what he said, what was going on at one song. This fool even made a song about the stuff. Look.
Gray. She didn't walk in the freezer. Your time clock off. Gray Hughes. This is justice for Kenneka. No time for the game, dude. And your time clock off, dude. Was it 2:30, 3:30? Security got blood on his hands, dude. This ain't black versus white. This is about what is right. I got time. 9 times out of 10 straight drop is right. Mike Larry with the strikes. Right. Told the king ain't right. T Knight wanna fight. Man in the fake might be the only one right. Was it murder or mystery? Was she 5'9", 5'6"? Was she 130 or 150? Was she drop is a mystery.
Look what this would be doing. So this would be Irene texting Leonora or Miss Teresa. One of the two. One of the two, gang. But Leonora in the police station said she had last contact with her at 1:30. So in the police statement, she admitted it. She'll be talking to her at 1 something. But this would be she'll be really talking to Irene. But they want us to think that it was Monifa, cause it looked like when they planned this, they already gonna point the fingers at Monifa and get her to blame. You know what I'm talking about? They were gonna make it look like they could have set Monifa up with like, yeah, girl, come on outside. And cause she might be came outside next time, you know, they probably should go in there and get the phone right quick. And she go in there and get the phone. Cause they had to come back and get the phone from the room. So that means Irene then would have the phone. So it would make sense if you got Anisha Cox in there, Kenneka cousin, and Irene got the phone and she conversating with somebody in the family. Set up all day long. Then they want to make it a mystery about who are these people they text. So we know Miss Reese gonna have the phone back round about 4 and 5 in the morning. So when we start seeing those text messages 4 and 5 in the morning, them Miss Teresa texting. Look. See that? Nah, not this one. Hold on, where the mother text message at? Look, you look. I got to find no other text messages, gang.
What's it? Right. Told the king ain't right. T Knight wanna fight. Man in the fake might be the only one right. Was it murder or mystery? Was she 5'9", 5'6"? Was she 130 or 150? Was she drop is a mystery? Was she 19 or 20?
Now read this report. Sergeant Rose said Jenkins arrived at the hotel approximately 1:30. She met with 2 friends. Why they making it sound like Kenneka came by herself and she met with 2 friends on the 9th floor? And the friends re-entered room 926, leaving her in the hallway alone. So they saying she never did walk in room 926. Ain't this what this report saying? This John saying she coming in that John alone. So when they returned, she was no longer present in the hallway during the morning hours, September the 10th. See, now they skipped all the night and they jumped straight to the 10th. Now they didn't skip the whole night and went straight to the 10th to my Jenkins family reported her missing to Rosemont Police Department on the 10th. Why the dates wrong? But what straight y'all was talking about that one something? So where I was at, oh, right here. The police returned to the hotel and began to search the ground for the descendant. During the search, the hotel security guard located Jenkins in the hall. Come on now, not on the 10th. The investigating officers examined the security footage and reported the following. She was first observed at 3:32. She walked down a hallway leading into posted private area. She walked it. The officer stated she looked intoxicated, drunk, and banging the wall. Then she entered the private area, walked down a hallway and down a stair that led to the loading dock, which is in the kitchen area. The officer stated that the video showed her entering the kitchen and walking towards the freezer, and the officer said that he did not observe her entering the freezer, although the reflection on the door was open was visible and no one was else seen with Jenkins at the time. A lie. That's a lie, gang. They just came up with something on that one, because that ain't what the court paper said. Now look at this. If that ain't true, I believe Kenneka was in the hallway with Kenneka. Cause if it ain't true, don't you remember when Irene said in Zach interview, Kenneka called me, matter of fact, when she was downstairs, letting us know we were downstairs. So Irene gonna be out that room when Kenneka arrived, bro. Cause I'm finna show y'all proof. I'm finna show y'all proof with one screenshot. Hold on. It should be coming up, gang. Damn. Man, I could have sworn, bro. I know I ain't paid that jump, bro. I got to find that jump. Cause you got Irene and Kenneka on the elevator together, bro. Hold on. It should be right over here somewhere. Right here. So you got proof of Kenneka on the elevator with Irene.
Hi, thank you for checking out Her Divine Light. I am coming to you with the same look Zach has on the screen behind the screen right now. Okay, so I'm now going back through the case file, the just different audio, and just trying to connect the dots. All right, trying to connect the dots. I really appreciate everybody who has liked, subscribed to all of my videos, just shared positive feedback, negative feedback. I really want you to know that any negativity is transmuted to love and light, and the more positive energy that is sent to just this page, as far as like wanting to seek justice, honest to God, it's like I can connect on a spiritual vibe with my spirit team in a different way. I know that the case isn't as heavy and hot as it was in the past, but there's still justice that needs to be served. And for the ones of us who are just really trying to put the details together, everything counts. Every little thing counts. So right now I'm checking out the video of Irene talking about when Kenneka arrived at the hotel. Now, my awesome angel also sent me a video that I'm going to compare this to. So let's just get motherfucking started.
I did a video before with the T's over there. Okay, so y'all okay, it's 2 in the morning. Everyone's coming. What time do you think Kenneka come around that time too?
Kenneka came. She called me, matter of fact.
Girl, I'm on my way.
No, she called me when she's downstairs. Like we downstairs, how you enter. And I told
Who she was with?
She was with her people, Maya. Shamaya, yeah, okay. Maya.
She's with
Monifa.
She's with Maya and Monifa.
Okay.
Mike.
So we got that.
All together. And
Okay,
Kenneka's
sorry.
mother.
Now, you got to keep in mind. Now, Kenneka came at the hotel with Shemaya and them. Now, that's on the footage. But we don't even know if they documented it like that. That could have been Kenneka arriving earlier than Shemaya and Bree knew. Cause you can make them look like they walking all together in the same footage. Cause check this out. Kenneka wasn't even saying nothing. They were walking with each other. It wasn't no, yeah, girl, let's turn up. Nobody was saying nothing to each other. You know what I'm saying? And then look, you got the detective saying that they basically really ain't saying she came with some friends. They basically saying this lady came damn near alone to me, look like. Cause what this sound like? Jenkins arrived at the hotel approximately 1:30. She met with 2 friends. Now you gotta go back to her getting snatched in the lobby. Cause they showing that at one song. And everybody like, ooh, look at her getting snatched in the lobby. What's up? And then they ain't even show Kenneka on the lobby footage at all. Cause if you look at it, if you want to ask me, I believe that's Kenneka walking in the hotel when she first arrived there and down food court hall. But the rest of the cameras, that ain't her, bro. You see what I'm saying? You can't get her a knockout drug telling everybody she done took a knockout drug, but you got her walking for hours on the hotel footage. You see what I'm saying? That's just like you telling us, yeah, the pills they gave her, it gives you sleeping disorder. But you got this person hype as hell on the footage, running on the footage. You see what I'm saying, guys? So what's going on here? Think about that. What if that girl did arrive there by herself and she never went in room 926? She probably went in somebody else's room. Cause she came up missing right then and there. Then she in somebody else's room, get assaulted and all this, and then end up in the hotel deceased in the freezer. It don't match up with Sasha Rose said.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, and this was shortly after 2 a.m. Okay, so when they
It's probably not even 2 a.m. It's probably like because they came when the party was dry. So like.
Oh, they came before.
Yeah, like they come when the party dry.
Okay, so.
So now think about what Zach TV. Think about what what's that man? Straight Drop. Think about what he's saying, what was going on at one song. Think about what Irene's saying at one song. Look what Sasha Rose saying at one song. Let's go back to these text messages.
All right, so these are Irene's texts from the search warrant or whatever they got on her. So
now look, now these text messages from Irene phone to Kenneka phone, and we know Miss Teresa got the phone. So Irene is telling Miss Teresa the same story she done told Leonora at one something. September the 9th. The next day. On the 10th. Come on, bro. Come on, gang.
now I just got to start this here. So on 9/10 at 5:06 a.m. Now 5:06 a.m. I believe it's 5 hours.
And you got it. I never left the room. And you know that personally. See that? See that? That's explain it all, gang. Right there. That's explain it all. And what when this look? Look when they talking about switching this September 10th. So if this at 5 in the morning, knock 5 hours off of this. This go back to 4, 3, 2, 1. This at 12:06. And they arguing. And they arguing, gang. So, is that one of the reasons why Irene left Miss Teresa and them up there? Because she left, you know, she claimed she was in the parking lot and stuff.
Ahead, so this is at like 12:06 a.m. on the 10th, okay? Really, Irene? Watch. So my question for Irene is that, now I don't know if this is real Kenneka, fake Kenneka, you know, but if she never left the room, how did she get... I mean, she either left the room with Kenneka. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I know people say, oh, there's a, you know, transgender person who was playing Irene. I do not know about that, okay? That's a whole nother situation to look into. But right now, I'm looking at a fact of this looks like Irene's face, okay? There's feminine features. Like, I'm just looking. I feel like this is Irene. So you never left, but yet... So my question for Irene is that, now I don't know if this is real Kenneka, fake Kenneka, you know, but if she never left the room, how did she get... I mean, she either left the room with Kenneka. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I know people say, oh, there's a, you know, transgender person who was playing Irene. I do not know about that, okay? That's a whole nother situation to look into. But right now, I'm looking at a fact of this looks like Irene's face, okay? There's feminine features. Like, I'm just looking. I feel like this is Irene. So you never left, but yet.
So boom. So now you know Irene is texting her mama. So now you know they been texting each other, bro, before they even talking about the girl came up missing. Then you go back to the sister story when she talking about they got 5 other videos and stuff like this. Sure, she had to come out the room at 3 some and not 2 some.
Hi, thank you for checking out Her Divine Light. I really appreciate everybody who has liked, subscribed, shared insight, and just been patient while I've taken some time to do some, energy healing, some strategizing. Now that, we're coming out of retrograde, Aries is getting out of the way, we're moving into Taurus, like I'm feeling that energy. So I had to just, I don't know, like go back to the beginning almost. Just go back to the beginning. And I started off with report number 1. Because this new series I'm going to be doing is called Why You Lying? Because right now I wonder why Lenore and Teresa are both lying about what happened. So this is report number 1, and we see, okay, so this is a sister of her, who is a sister of missing victim. So they are keeping with the story, leaving at 11:30. The last time they spoke was at 1:30, which there's no text from Kenneka to or from her phone at 1:30 from the Rosemont file records. But what really just was blowing my mind here is the fact that she states that the friends came back to the home at approximately 4 o'clock with the victim's mother's vehicle.
The night that you got the phone call about your daughter?
Okay. I received a phone call, 4:34 in the morning, from her friend, stating to me that my daughter's missing. They can't find her. So I asked them, could they take their time, just have a little patience at first, to see if they can find her. In the background, I hear one of the other friends stating, she tired of waiting. She tired of this. Getting a little rowdy. So I asked them to calm down and just bring my car to me.
Because your daughter because they were at the hotel for a party, and your daughter was the driver of the night.
Yes, my daughter was the driver.
Okay, so we see this. All right. Doesn't make sense.
Yes. And what did you hear when you opened the phone?
And it was from my daughter's friend, and I heard she said, "Ma, we can't find Kenneka." I said, "You can't find Kenneka?" I say, "Wait, please don't leave my baby."
So say one more time. I'm gonna be clear on this. Sorry. So you get called at 4 in the morning. And what's going on at the hotel? These girls are looking for their friend, right?
Yeah. And they said the hotel wouldn't give them no help. And as they walked around looking.
Okay, so now we're in the lobby. This is 4:19 a.m. So we have two things. One is the fact that at 4 o'clock, Teresa, and this is when Monique was all mad. This is when, on Lenore's statement that they were home at 4 o'clock. Now we have that at 4:19, they were looking for her, and at this point, they still hadn't called Teresa. But this, to me, definitely does not look like looking. Oh, and there's Bun Girl. I did a video about this girl. This girl is, gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. Her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, is related to, I think maybe Ty. They're in photos together. Angel, I'm sorry. All right, so this is 420. And that day's almost here. Happy day to those who celebrate it. All right, so I'm fast forwarding because, like I said, Teresa is saying that they contacted her around 4:24, or she said 4:34. I'm sorry. So that didn't seem too urgent to me. Okay, so this is from report number 5. And this too is saying that the last contact was at 1:30, and that Kenneka's sister reported that they arrived at 4 o'clock with Teresa's car, mind you. Okay, so as I go now to report number 5, my second part of what the hell is happening is the fact that, man, even the universe is saying Apollonia is here with me. Ready? Okay, so they are saying that Kenneka's body was found at, 12:25 on the 10th, okay? So, and I know this is something a lot of us know, but wait. So, my question for you is, if they didn't find her until the 10th at like midnight, where and why are Teresa and Lenore running out at 11:48:30 on the 9th? So I don't know. You tell me who's lying. If I pause it, you're going to lose the time on that right corner, so sorry, but we can look through footage all day, but these are the fucking facts, so what the fuck? Look at him. But wait, they didn't find her yet, right? Hi, thank you for checking out Her Divine Light. I really appreciate everybody who has been enjoying the Why You Lying segments. This is where I'm straight out comparing.
Now look, this what I got out the deal. Irene gonna be in cahoots. She gonna be in cahoots with Miss Teresa and Leonora. Leonora gonna be talking to Irene round 1 some. Then Monique and them gonna come back and get the phone. Now when Monique and them get the phone, Bree end up getting the phone. So look, boom, when Bree got the phone, now Bree got the phone. Now y'all see how they passing her phone around? It's too many people got her phone in a certain amount of time. So now Bree got the phone. So now you know Bree finna be really in contact with Miss Teresa and Leonora. You see what I'm saying? Cause to make a long story short, they still texting the family. That's the cold part about it. Cause all these texts is going to family member, bro. This, you could tell Miss Teresa had to be drunk or something. These folks had to been high out they man, cause all these texts was going to the family, but they had us thinking that this Irene was texting Monifa because they wanted us to believe Monifa had the phone and they wanted us to make it look like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh-wee. knew I was gonna get it right one day. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a cold game these folk running. These people really texting the family, and they had to switch it up. Be like, nah, look, just say since we got Monifa, you know what I'm saying, with the phone. That's why Monifa couldn't say. That's why she couldn't even talk herself out of it if she even wanted to. Cause at this certain point, did Monifa even touch the phone at all? Look, even cause you know Monifa had her own phone, but I don't think it was on. Cause check this out, Irene said that she got Monifa phone and went live on her page, but then again she went live on Monifa page.
What they are verbally saying to what is documented on paper. I don't understand, why are you lying if you're seeking justice for your
Got
daughter,
'em, bruh.
for whoever, what the hell. So anyways, oh, there's my babe, back on track.
Got 'em,
So,
bruh.
oh, I'm gonna pause it. I'll
That's
be back.
it. That's why it's saying
All right,
that.
so okay, hi. So honestly, I don't know if I just said everything that I meant to say. Shit. Anyways, yes, the Why You Lying segment is going to be a comparison of what they're saying to what is on paper. Now, this is from Teresa's interview.
I have a phone too, so I asked him. I said, "Y'all, wait, hold on. You have my car keys and her cell phone."
And Miss Teresa should have never said, man, you were talking to them folks at 4:34 in the morning. Bro, look how that little slip up just made a big thing now. Cause now you admit that you in conversation with these folks round about this time. So that text message that you just seen, bro. One of the other friends got a phone. Look, watch this.
What they're saying to what is on paper. Now, this is from Teresa's interview.
I have a phone too, so I asked him. I said, "Y'all, wait, hold on. You have my car keys and her cell phone." I knew something wasn't right.
Right. So,
Okay, so this is Bree's text conversations, all right, leading up to her attending the party and after she left. So as Teresa said, her friends had Kenneka's phone and Teresa's car keys. Oh, I lost my little writing pen. Oh. Okay, but yeah.
It all makes sense when they say, oh, she in her own car. She knew she had a donut on her when she said she could see it.
I'm going to get in the car and go park by her house. She knew she had a donut on it when she said they can see it. Okay, so as I'm, still watching this video, I start to think, okay, I'm listening to Teresa's, her lying on the radio interview, and she said something out that really did just wait.
reaction and interaction with Kenneka.
Well, they stated to me it was because I asked them how long she been missing, and they said it was 2 hours before they called me. I asked.
Okay, so remember they called her around 4:34, so they called her at 4:34, so it was 2 hours before, so around 2:30-ish.
Then why didn't they?
And guess what the document said at 2:30 that Miss Teresa was calling the hotel talking about the camera footage at 2:30 in the morning. Now that always puzzles me, cause if you telling everybody you got the phone call at 4:34 and you supposed to be asleep, how in the hell you up 2 hours before that calling the hotel telling them about video surveillance? You see what I'm saying?
They called me before. They said because one of the friends didn't want me to know. that my daughter was missing. The one that left my house with Kenneka.
See that? Putting it on Monifa. Now look, keep this in mind. Now you gotta go back to this, cause this ain't Monifa texting talking about, girl, pick me up. You give me that I'ma pay you cab fare. So that wasn't Monifa texting, bro. That wasn't even Monifa. Man, Miss Teresa wrong. She just pointed every finger she could at Monifa, bro. Now I see why Monifa was the one that was gonna break in the case. Cause maybe that girl could have said something and it could have changed her life forever, bro. It could have changed her life. Cause I always wanted to know why that lady following me. It's like that lady wanted to say something to me. Then that lady was sticking around, even though when I'm blasting her, joking on her, cracking on her and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? She still hung around, bro. So look.
Why wouldn't
So
Bree
this
Bree
ain't
want
even Monifa on the
Irene?
phone.
I'm sorry. Why wouldn't Bree Bree want? Okay, case solved. Okay, so sorry about all that time. So this is from Bree Bree's. Whoops. You see it. All right, you see the interview thing. Now, don't forget what Teresa said, that it was about 2 hours before they called her, and so if she got a call at 4:34, then a call would have had to be made around what, 2:34. Now, how Lenore.
Now look, and then think about the documents, what they saying, what Teresa was calling the hotel at 2. Now you got Bree Bree on the move. Now they need a GPS. Ooh, man, them folk could have been using burner phones at this point, bro. Cause at this point they probably got that number. Cause don't y'all know they were talking to a person named Flavor too?
Lenore said the girls got there at 4 with the car. So either way, it's between 2 to 4. And Kenneka, from what the cameras are saying, one says 2:22, 2:26, and the other one says 3:26 or whatever. You know what I mean? So, she left to pick up her friends with the car that they traded into since Teresa's was missing. Whose car is that? Bree Bree's? Okay, so now this is a photo of a post from Teresa. Sorry, this is on whatchamacallit, so I can't, do you see? I love you, Ma. Now, if you go back.
That makes you think about it. Why would you bash Monifa but don't bash Shamaya or Bree Bree? And they all went to the same place together. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you didn't question Bree Bree not one time. Be like, man, look, my daughter was missing at 2 something. You come up missing too at 2 something, Bree Bree. So you need to explain yourself too. None of that. Cause it's like they all stick to the script. You know what I'm saying?
Back to where I played the audio. Love you, Mom. I will always love you. If it wasn't for you, I would never have known my baby was missing.
So look what they all got Monifa doing. They got Monifa bringing her out the room, leaving her in the hallway. She was the last one that seen her. She was the one with the phone. Man, they got Bree Bree. I mean, they got Monifa named like she the mastermind, bruh. And you heard that girl talk. That girl can barely speak English. Know what I'm saying?
Hi, thank you for checking out Her Divine Light. I'm coming to you with just information that I don't understand why, like, this is not a concern to
Hold
anybody
up.
else. Well, I know it's concerned to other people. Maybe others have done videos. I don't know, but I'm just going to show you what I found so far. So, anyways, if you look at the initial incident report, my top concern is that once you get through the contacts, you go through the witnesses, when you keep scrolling down, okay, to the victims. So we have victim 1.
You got Kenneka Jenkins. Victim 2, a male. And he 36 years old. And he's 6'2", weighing 225 pounds. And he from Illinois. Wait a minute. And he got blue eyes, black hair, and blue eyes. He black with blue eyes.
Kenneka, all right, black female. But yet, who the hell is victim 2? What? All right, so victim 2 here, we have a black male around, 36, with blonde hair and blue eyes. Okay. But then if we keep scrolling down to page 6.
Man, that sound like a transsexual. Man, that sound like a dude, a blonde. That sound like a drag queen, bro. If he got blonde hair and blue eyes, that man might have had a long blonde wig on with blue contacts in. And he 36 years old and he's 6'2", so he a tall boy. And that boy tall.
Six. We also have what? Victim who? 3. And this is
White female. 25. 5'6", 121 pounds. And guess where she from? New Jersey. I want to know if this that white girl with that white t-shirt on with the black pants. Cause she flipped the description. Know what I'm talking about?
is a white female, 25, with blue eyes. She must have been bald because she has no hair. So, what? Where is any type of information about these other 2 people? Regardless of if for some reason other bodies were found in some
And then look at the bottom. They got a hotel employee. Bruh.
dispute on site that day. Why is none of this mentioned in any type of police documentation? And if it's going to be on a police report for a death investigation, I feel like we need a little bit more insight. The only blonde woman I can possibly think of is that one white blonde woman with the glasses. I don't care what her sexual orientation is. It's a principle of the fact of she's in a lot of videos coming around talking to employees, and now there's one white woman victim on this piece of paper. And another black man with blonde hair, blue eyes. Where is he? I don't think I saw him in any surveillance. So, Rosemont, what are you hiding?
It could have been that white girl that was in TY live video when the manager came in that door. Remember that white girl with that long blonde hair? Could be her. But look at the bottom. They got Crown Plaza listed as the victim too. So when you think about this, think about when Miss Teresa and Livernois went up there and told the people that our family was here with our staff member. Help us find them. You know what I'm saying? And whoever this person is lists himself as a victim.
Still, and why are we not even trying to address this? Feel free to send me some videos of this blonde-haired lady. I know that there's one video, I don't know who did it, but they show her walking through that hallway corridor. Oh, okay, I don't know. Okay, this is another old video of mine, but look, I was doing like a video of my video, but it's this woman. Okay, this isn't the hallway shot I'm seeing, but this is the only blonde woman that comes to mind through the whole story. Who the hell is she? Okay, there's technically this blonde person, but I don't think she counts. Just my thoughts. Okay, so I thank you, Bex Paranormal, for this video. I'm going to turn the audio down for a second, but watch. Oh. Her. Is this victim 3 possibly? I'll just screenshot this from my thumb tab. Alright, so I'm going to have to look for the timing on this. I know that... What's that?
Now y'all see why they was taking up for Miss Teresa. Logic now. That's why I chose the king.
So I support everybody's belief on...
Look, Huggy always been putting Miss Teresa on blast. Huggy the type of people, you know what I'm saying? He just gonna put it out there and play dumb with it. You know, Logic trying to protect the mama. Whatever the mama got going on, Logic down with it. Him and Straight Drop. Cause if they were my kids and I found out one of them YouTubers on footage and never told me they was on the footage, and you know, I'm believe they gonna be a part of my family murder. You know what I'm saying? No doubts about that, cause I'ma feel betrayed, you know what I'm saying? I'm feel like you know something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm finna pop it off on you. And then when you get exposed on the footage, the first thing you do is leave the YouTube streets. So boom, now I see why this conversation going the way it's going.
And when and how, right? But my thing is, if the mother never denied it, you could just question all day, like why? But the thing is, the common person that knows that that's not her daughter, that's what Teresa should have been saying since day one. That's not my daughter walking around that hotel, and that's not my daughter on that gurney. And whoever's in this freezer, maybe that's my daughter, but it don't really look like her. Because let's be honest here. If we did our research about these files they gave us, they edited those those pictures in the freezer 3 times.
Hey,
100% faction.
I would tend to agree. I was pulling layers off of these photos. I was pulling layers off of all this shit. I said all this is edited. And then you go back, and if any videos exist, because I don't make Kenneka Jenkins videos, but I said it from the start. In 2017, the age of HD cameras, in all aspects of everything is HD. You got 4K TVs, you got 5K TVs, you got everything. Why do we have this fucked up footage? And I've been saying that the whole time. But on the whole spin of it is that if Kenneka Jenkins is alive, that means her mom is in a cover-up. Her family is all in the cover-up of her death. Now, I said the questions that we need to ask ourselves is, why would they cover this up? What would be the agenda? And if we think to ourselves, you know what would be the cover up of a Kenneka Jenkins? what made Kenneka Jenkins, you know what I'm saying? Was she had some special, you know what I'm saying? It's something, if it's a cover up that they fake her death, then it got to be something that we're missing if they're covering up her death. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well, to be.
Man, they need to stop playing. They know why. I'm gonna tell you, if they went to the same screen, if they went to the screen to cover this case up, it gotta be what we all think it is. Organ harvesting, some kind of ritual. You know, this just ain't just no hood went in no hotel and committed the act, and the hotel was like, oh, please, we don't want no murder pent in our hotel. That's bad business for us. No. No, bruh. That don't work like that. It's just bigger and higher up people that in on it. Check this out. Bruh, don't y'all know? Look, when I tell y'all, when I say I believe that girl was sacrificed, it all point back to the family and it point back to organ harvesting. And when I do my research and stuff, look, oh, I ain't got it on this, John. But I got it on my other page. Bruh, it lead back to child sacrifice. People do actually worship these gods and they do rituals. It ain't like y'all Christians and go to church to time out. Pray for me. No, it ain't like repent. You could just sit up there and repent and tell a goddamn lie when you repent. No, you got people actually go through rituals, bro. You still got people slaughtering goats out here for their sins. They even show you people still drinking cow blood, bro. Hey, look, don't you know? Check this out. This one thing I didn't know, gang, about Christopher Columbus. Now, I didn't know Christopher Columbus went to war with a queen. She was an Indian. She was a queen. And guess what he did? Man, that man went and raided that queen, and they all sacrificed them folk, bro. Man, Christopher Columbus was eating humans. Man, he was a cannabis, bruh. I ain't even know that. I didn't know Christopher Columbus eat humans. Man, go look it up. And then make it so bad, Christopher Columbus already knew about fallen angels and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Perfectly honest here on Logic, because your name is Logic. Once you say the footage is edited,
yep,
you can no longer say what you're seeing is what it is.
No.
You can say what you like. You can go on perception, or you can go on what you believe.
I'm gonna ask you this. When I said early in the case, right, when they would all these videos was coming out, all that kind of stuff like that.
Right.
Oh, look. Let me put another bug in your ear about Christopher Columbus too, though. Man, look. Half of those wars Christopher Columbus was going against were queens. Queens, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know he fought that many queens, cause you know they rarely talk about queens when it come to Africa and Indians. You know, they'll never talk about the queens. I'm finding out that these queens were giving these Europeans hell in the United States, bro. These folk had an arm and they couldn't even fuck with these queens out here, bro. I was like, what? And then when they do come to a famous story, when they come to an Indian about a woman, you get the Pocahontas story. Yeah, man, look. Christopher Columbus ate humans. Man, that's why you barely see the Indians. Man, they done ate them all. And they ain't trying to sound funny. But, man, goddamn, they done ate over 1 million Indians, bro. I ain't trying to be funny, but y'all go look it up, cause you know what I'm saying, cause if you hear it out my mouth, you gonna be like, man, check out, we ain't got time. But if Google tell you that, you know what I'm saying, it's T, then you know what I'm saying. If, look, I don't know if that's the reason why Geronimo, y'all know Geronimo was an Indian too, you know what I'm talking about? And they found this bone. And I'm like, man, that's why they always tell you, look, we done found the bones, cause they done ate the meat off of it. Come on now, you look, them bones still intact. Somebody sucked the meat off them junk, bro. Look, then they got them all in the museums and shit, you know. Ain't that cold? You done killed all your ops, then you got them in the museum and skeletons, you know what I'm talking about? Man, look. Christopher Columbus got Jeffrey Dahmer beat, bro. Man, they said they said when Christopher Columbus went to war with some of those tribes, when they went to war, man, they started barbecuing the Indians up. They said, man, look, they done barbecued all the... Look, they done barbecue Chief Bigfoot. Look, they done got Chief Wild Horse. Yeah, then look, they gonna tell y'all they animal foster, knowing it ain't no animal foster. That's what they do, man. Them folk get drunk and eat people, bro. You get out of line, bro. Them folk finna do that little ritual on your ass, and you'll be upon a drug, and you don't know you upon this drug, but this drug got you happy. Like, yeah, man, I'm happy in the world. And that person cutting your ass over and taking your kidneys out, and you don't even feel the pain or nothing. But I see why they were doing the stuff they were doing on YouTube, bro. I see why they were doing what they were doing on YouTube. Cause they had to protect Miss Teresa. Cause look, if you look at it, they gotta kiss Miss Teresa ass at this point. Cause she the breadwinner at this point. She got the money. She the one gonna have the bands coming in. So you know they got to kiss ass. You know what I'm saying, and cooperate. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, gang, I'm gonna get on up out this John in a minute, y'all. I just want to share that little light with y'all about the Kenneka Jenkins case. So if y'all think we on the right track with this case, man, y'all see the evidence for yourself. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight up and I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, gang. All the receipts that I got, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, I always say, man, there's many ways that you can go with this case, cause look at the direction that it point to. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Most of the fingers is really pointing back to Miss Teresa. throughout the whole investigation. Pay a close attention to it. All they doing is covering it up for Miss Teresa when it comes to Kenneka's phone. It's like Miss Teresa didn't trust them with the phone, and she didn't trust them with the phone. But guess what they did with the phone? They just went on to release the text message and still, you know what I'm saying, made it a mystery that we ain't gonna say it was you, Miss Teresa. We just gonna put it out there just for an investigation. See that? We didn't betray you. You didn't have nothing to worry about. We ain't so bad after all, is it, Miss Teresa? You see what I'm saying? Cause look, when you first start an investigation, you gotta start off from home. You see what I'm saying? You gotta start out with home. Now, them folks sitting up there telling us, bro, look, them folks telling us, man, this lady was last seen leaving out their house at 11:30. Man, that could be a lie, bro. Cause if you look at the phone records, man, Kenneka been out the house riding around. She riding around with her cousin. So look, if you looking at the situation like, man, look, she with her cousin, or she don't know what's going on, but everybody know what's going on. So boom, you got Irene in the cut. Look, get ready. It's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? She with us. Blow her phone up. Boom, boom, boom. So now look, Kenneka, they probably told Kenneka, yeah, girl, if you go to the party, I'll go too. And this thing, you know, this probably what made Kenneka go, you know what I'm saying, to that party. That's because they promised they were going to go to the party. You see what I'm saying? So boom, Kenneka show up. Then when Kenneka show up, all hell broke loose. Now she in there with the ops and everybody. Now the mask been revealed that everybody now. Look, bro, I want everybody to think about when Kenneka, in her last moment, was facing the people that were surrounding her, bro. Just imagine they would be most scared when your own killers is related to you. That's worse than the stranger popping up out the bushes. You see what I'm saying? Cause look, all the evidence is pointing at Miss Teresa and Leonora. Then once it pointed at Mr. Leonora, once you look at them, it gonna direct you back to the people at the party. Cause now you're gonna like, oh, okay, this Miss Teresa people now in this room. So when you trace everybody from the room to the party, look who you tracing it back to. Zach TV now. Then you got Zach TV now. Then you tracing this all the way back to corrupted YouTubers, and you know what I'm saying? Cause it seems like every time a finger pointing at somebody, it's like a goddamn domino effect. Boom, this motherfucker fall, he falling, all I'm falling. You know what I'm saying? Now I could see, bro, if it was any other way around this stuff. I ain't want to do all this, be all in the family business trying to see if these folk really did this, and then you can't do nothing but look at it that way. Cause that's why the police drawed it up. That's how look at the stuff Zach was doing. Now why Zach would need to be doing all this lying, bro? Look, all this lying. The fake Irene calls. Then if you got the fake Irene call, then you got an interview with actually Irene. And they won't even do an interview with nobody else but you. But I can understand why you would get the video. Y'all know the same people. And you know you can get dealt with if you don't follow by the rules. You see what I'm saying? And then make it so bad, Miss Teresa ain't gonna never say nothing about the Kenneka Jenkins case. She really don't even have to. But the damage already done. You know what I'm saying? People already know. Now it's a whole lot of people don't woke up to that lady now, bro. It's a whole lot of people, but it's you still got a whole lot of people that still dealing with that lady and don't even know what none of this. Cause they mind still set on, check this out, they mind still set on the but God quotes and what happened to Kenneka and all of this. You know what I'm saying? But man, them folk will have a different heart, bro. And I promise and I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the lady won the lawsuit, bro. That's why Zach and them said, man, look, to Miss Reese ain't worried about nobody in the room. She ain't even worried about the lawsuit. You know, she already gonna get the money regardless, because the whole plan was to settle out of court from the start. That's how you get away with murders and rituals, bro. Settle out of court. You know what I'm saying? That's what the famous people do. Famous people, man, to have you in mansion parties, hotel parties, you will come up dead in that junk. Look at Whitney Houston. They ain't give you no surveillance footage of her death. And you know it's footage. And then look who's out surviving her death. Even security. You know what I'm saying? And then check this out. When I look at that footage and everybody said this, man, it look like they done this before. And we watching this on footage. And I always thought this, if they done it before, man, how many times they done it? Cause the way they came out on YouTube and numbers, man, they done this plenty of times, bro. Plenty of times. Man, them folk became YouTubers, bro. Them folk had to sit down and be like, man, look, man, all of us need to get on YouTube right now. But yeah, gang, I'm gonna get on up about this jump. Hi, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up, Colleen Boo? Hey, Colleen Boo. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, gang, I'm gonna get on up about this jump, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go live tomorrow, right about the same time. I know I said I was gonna go live, you know what I'm saying, last time, but you know, some things had came up, you know what I'm saying? I had to, you know, got a little call in, so you know, I had to hit that clock a little bit. Cause look, that's why I'm glad that you mentioned it. Cause when I be looking at those missing person, I believe them be some scams, bro. Those missing person thing, them little program, I believe some of that be staged and all of that. Cause they never find the bodies, you know, no bones or nothing. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, gang. Hi, y'all. Trey gang, love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. And y'all be safe. And we'll be back tomorrow.